I never thought I would say this phrase, but I totally love the prison shower. It was amazing.
Because it's a bunch of naked guys close together?
No, okay, I knew you were gonna say that.
No, but
and I knew that.
what stuck out to me was that their shower is just some spray gas they put on, while we saw Cass in Miami have an actual shower with water, which I thought was an interesting thing to show.
For me, it was very interesting because of the amount of time it took and the little amount of effort it took to actually clean yourself.
I mean, it looked more like they're just disinfecting them. But I like the smile on Serkis's face as he's just like, yeah, I'm clean again.
I'm clean. That's my point, where it's like people who know me in my real life, in my personal life, know that my showers are super long and they're super tedious for me, and it's the most exhausting part of my life. And when I watched this, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind being in a room full of naked dudes if this is all I had to do to clean myself. Where you just stand, at least there's no soap involved. Okay, you're just standing there. The only problem was none of the guys were like that handsome. Cass was handsome enough, and Andy Serkis is kind of handsome. But other than that, it was like the best thing for me, where I was like, I wish I had a shower like this and I could just do this every day.
Because I saw they have real showers. For me, the thought was that like that doesn't look very clean. I feel like you're not gonna get everything. How do you get into all the nooks and crannies? I feel like this is very surface level. I'm sure everybody has a good, nice musk going on as they're living over there. It's one of those things where you just don't smell it after you're there for a month, you know. But I don't know. It didn't look very like they were clean, like getting clean from that. I don't know.
I think they got pretty clean.
I don't know.
Because they have to do physical labor, dude. So imagine how much body sweat there were. And the guards don't never make a point of like them smelling bad or anything. The guards would smell it too, right?
Well, there was a theme of the Aldani smelling, but I think it's more about that place looks so clean though. Like that looks like the AC is cranked up to the max in there. Yeah. I want to know, how do they keep that place clean? Everything is white floors, white walls. How not a single stain
with the shower?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
They got the special steam. And one thing that stood out to me in that was like, as much as I loved the shower and I wish that I could do that, the one thing that stood out to me was Andy Serkis's hair was super coiffed the whole time. It looked like he had either gel or like oil, and it was like perfectly combed all throughout. Even when he was in the assembly line, he woke up and he just got into the shower and his hair's fully coiffed. The steam comes off and he just walks in and it's perfectly coiffed.
Because it's not cleaning. It's not cleaning the product out of his hair. That's how they're showing you that this is not cleaning anybody.
Then, dude, that would like make his scalp itch so bad, where every time he's on the assembly line, he would be scratching his head like crazy. That's the thing where I'm like,
at this point, it's a helmet, bro. It's not hair anymore. It's become one solid piece on his head.
It's protecting his scalp from all the steam.
Exactly.
The steam was entering his brain.
Like if someone tries to like break his head with one of those plates or something, the plate will break. It's full unprotected.
Because that's one of the things that happens a lot in, like, I've seen in movies where guys, they take their lunch plate and they hit it over the guy's head. He'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, he's like, that's not going to happen to me again.
I'm Mr. Manager.
Right?
I got all the power.
One time too many.
Yeah.
When he leaves prison, the barber is just going to take the hair off in one piece. And he's gonna. It's
gonna be like a Lego hat.
Yeah, exactly.
It just pops off his head.
He's gonna keep it on a shelf with a little plaque underneath, and it's like, yeah, that was Nakina 5. Remember?
How would you compare his hat to Luthen's art dealer wig?
Oh, I mean, Luthen's wig is pretty legit. It's a pretty good wig. He has a good wig, man.
Yeah, he's upper class too, so it would probably be like, yeah, you're right about that.
Maybe Serkis
but they do have shavers.
Maybe Serkis is going to sell that hair. Maybe that's why he's keeping it perfectly carbonated. Or in carbonated. Well,
Maybe it is carbonated. Maybe that's why it's always like that.
It's gonna go for a good price, and then if like 4 movies from now, you see a droid walking by and he has Andy Serkis's hair.
Oh, he's got Andy Serkis's hair. Imagine K2SO with Andy Serkis's Lego hat on his head. Wow, look at that! Look at that salt and pepper K2SO.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love for that to happen. Now I want this to happen. I don't want to see the serious show anymore.
Right? Maybe Taika Waititi, he's doing a Star Wars movie. Maybe he'll give it to us.
Yeah. Maybe he'll have K2SO and another droid wearing Luthen's wig.
It's going to
they all got it on auction.
It's going to be the dice from Solo. You know, it's like you don't think it matters right now, but later on you're like, oh, it's the hair. Of course.
It reminds me of how Marilyn Manson bought Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka wig for like a bunch of $1 million.
Yeah, there you go.
Because Johnny Depp said his biggest influence for Willy Wonka was Marilyn Manson. So Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp like played music together and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe a droid who's like an avid fan of maybe a guard that becomes a rebel or something like that. He's been watching Andy Serkis. He's like, man, I hate you, but damn, you got a nice head of hair, dude. Yeah. I want that.
It's his paycheck.
What do you use, man? What kind of products do you use?
Once he gets out of prison, that's how he buys a house.
He sells his hair. Maybe I should do that. You should do that, dude, with your dreads. If our YouTube channel doesn't pop off, we're going to start selling our hair, guys.
Yeah, I guess so. We have no choice.
We have no choice, exactly.